Greetings, Explorer families! My name is Mr. Ike, and I am the Executive Director of our Westlake Charter School. Hey families, I'd like to welcome each of you to the 2018 Back to School Night at our Westlake Charter School. Hey, before we would launch this evening, we thought it would be nice to share a couple of pieces of information that are relevant to all our Explorer families, regardless of what grade level you may be in. So, thank you for being here, and now let's turn it over to our K-8 principal, Mrs. Batten, to talk with us about communication.
Greetings families, my name is Mrs. Batten and I'm the proud principal of our K-8 Westlake Charter School. Families, I just want to make sure that each of you understands our weekly communications. First, every Sunday we publish the Westlake Weekly newsletter and post it on our website at westlakecharter.com. Our post will include upcoming dates, information about school events, as well as any important school-wide information. You can always go to westlakecharter.com, scroll to the bottom of the page, and find our blog post there. Once we publish a post, we also send the link out on Twitter and Facebook, so make sure to follow us on all of your social media. Each Sunday night, we send an email and text messages with links to the Westlake Weekly newsletter, as well as our weekly podcast. The podcast is just a fun way to bring the Westlake Weekly to life. We read through the upcoming dates, announcements, and we even interview explorers about all that's happening at Westlake Charter. If you don't have the time to read the weekly newsletter, the podcast is short enough to listen to in the car or on the treadmill on Monday morning. Now, if you're ever needing information from the school that hasn't been provided, we promise we will pick up the phone during the day between 7:30 and 4 p.m. And we will always respond if you email us at admin@westlakecharter.com. Okay families, we're looking forward to communicating with you all year. Now let's turn it over to Mr. Ike to discuss arrival and dismissal.
Families, we are so proud that we now have a tradition of a safe drop-off and pick-up every day at Westlake Charter School. You'll remember that we worked incredibly hard in our first year to create safe traffic patterns for all our students. So tonight, I just want to remind our entire community that pedestrian safety is our #1 concern. So please, read through our website at waystowestlake.com to learn about drop-off and pick-up rules, and most importantly, just be safe. Now, I know that traffic can be frustrating and that following the rules means sometimes waiting in line or taking a little longer route, but when we all work together and we all follow the rules, it creates a predictability and a safety that is good for all of our pedestrians. So thank you, Explorer families, for all that you do. Now, let's get an after-school programs update from our Director of Student Support Services, Mrs. Ike.
Greetings, Explorer families. My name is Mrs. Ike, and I am the Director of Student Support Services. Our team at Westlake Charter focuses on both academic and social-emotional readiness of our students. And for that reason, we've spent a great deal of time poring over parent survey feedback and designing improved after-school offerings for our students. This year, in addition to our parent-led after-school live clubs, Westlake is adding increased after-school enrichment, K-8, including arts, dance, music, engineering, and more. While these paid enrichment programs are provided by outside vendors, we believe that each is high quality enough to serve our Westlake community. If cost is a barrier for some, don't worry. We are working with each vendor on the potential for full and partial scholarships. Next, we have heard for years that our parents want sports. So this year we are launching our 6th through 8th grade Explorer Athletics program. We hope to see your kids on the fields and our families on the sidelines cheering them on this year. Now let's turn it over to Mrs. Kaya'u to discuss school supplies.
Hello Explorer families, my name is Mrs. Kaya'u and I'm the Director of Curriculum and Instruction here at Westlake Charter School. This year we have launched a new website that will help each family decide if they would like to make a school supplies and field lesson donation. The site is great. You can select monthly donation payments that break down automatically or make yours a one-time donation. Field lesson donations help our explorers take their learning outside of the classroom, while supply donations help to offset the cost of supplies that we use in every grade level. Visit our donation site at westlakecharter.com/donations. Now let's turn it back over to the teachers to kick off our back to school night.
Thank you, Explorer families, for all that you do. We are looking forward to an amazing year. And as always, let's explore!